Hello guys, this is Old School Gamer J-Line here. Today I'm going to be talking about how you get ready for a training battle or for a huge battle, a huge one. So if you're trying to face against a friend, this is what you need to do to beat them. So, number one, you need to go to free battle and you need to have difficult. Now, I know this might seem, oh, difficult is it's really not that hard. And free battle might be, yes, it is. And this is what I want you to do. Whatever character that you use, I need you to get one character. So let's say for me, I would get one base form Goku. And then you would use whatever your friend uses because every person has their own specific characters. Now, some people they use every character, but for most people they use specific characters. And if they're one of them type of people that use every character, then you're gonna have to do this for every character. You take those characters that they use, and you put them right there. You put them, you face against them. So even if they won't use all three characters in all three of their powerfulest forms, which most likely they won't. That's what you need to do. You need to put all of them in their most powerfulest form so you can face against them with just one character. And first you need to do it in their weakest form. So in their level 1 state, you need to do it in there. So once you're able to face against them and beat them, and it will be hard, trust me. Free battle is harder than you guys think. It will be harder. Trust me, it will be hard. Very hard to be able to beat somebody. And I understand your frustration that you might go through trying to do it. Now, for me, you're probably wondering how much frustration I have to go through. I had to use Android 18 to face against this one guy that I'm about to do. I'm just about to mess him up when I face him again as Dragon Ball Z Super Sonic Warriors I have to fight, man. It's just hard to use her. Android 18. Now I know most people they're gonna complain about like the use of Key Blast, but cause she can shoot forever even if she has 0% energy. But she is one of the most hardest characters to use in the game because she can't power up, and you have to throw punches and stuff with her. She is one of the most irritating characters to use. And I tried to face against all three of my opponent's main characters that he uses, and it was so hard to beat them. It was impossible. I only beat them once, literally, and I can show you guys the pic of how much battle power I was using because I used a lot of battle power, but I don't have it on me right now. But I can tell you right now, I used a million battle power, at least a million and like 500 or something. I think it was around that much. I used a lot of battle power, and it was extremely difficult. Now, most of you probably don't know what battle power is how much power you used against the opponent. It's how much power you was using or you and your friend was using during that match. And trust me, 1 million is a lot. Like you, most of the time in a normal battle, you reach like maybe a quarter of a million, like or above a quarter. But you usually don't reach a million unless you're trying your hardest. And I've actually went past the millions before, past, and it's hard just to train under extreme stress. And trust me, you will feel the difference. And try to use every character. And if you don't have every character unlock them all and use every single last one of them because you don't know what's gonna happen. They can change up their strategy and use different characters. Now, for me, most people they don't understand. Like, I don't use my strongest characters against someone unless I have no choice but to just completely dominate them. Otherwise, I would never use my strongest characters, which are Ultimate Gohan and Android 18, but I never use them ever unless I literally, and I'm about to use him against this one dude. I'm gonna beat him, but I'm not gonna get too overconfident because I know what he can do now. I know how strong he is, and he's past a beginner. He's like an intermediate 2, almost intermediate 3. But now I bet you guys wondering what that is. It's a rank system I got. It's beginner 1, 2, and 3, intermediate 1, 2, and 3, and expert 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's master. I'm an expert 2, and he's an intermediate 2 for right now. But he has beaten me 3 times in a row. and I've beaten him 4 times in a row. Well, not yeah, in a row, but he has beaten me 3 times, and he beat me that one time on the bus. But that's besides the point. So we basically even. So I gotta break the tiebreaker. So if I have to show my true strength, because that's what you're supposed to do. As an expert for me, you're supposed to try your hardest every battle with each character. But if you have to use your strongest character to beat somebody, because it's not the fact of what rank you are or what rank you are, what skills you got. Because if a person knows your skills, because I've beaten him many times, he probably figured out my strategy. That he trained so hard to try to beat me. He trained all night and day just to try to beat me, and that's why he was able to do it. But all you have to do is put your mindset to it and make sure you're doing it like that. You put your mindset to beat somebody, because I remember I used to whoop my friends every day. He can tell you if you knew him. I was whooping everybody, and then he started training. He dedicated to it, and he just got on it and whooped me. Everyone got to get beaten, but for me, usually I get beaten and I figure out your strategy and I just destroy you. But even if an expert loses, that doesn't mean that you're gonna, I think you guys get what I'm saying, but it's not as easy as most people, you know, put it out as, because every character is different. Every character has their own strength, So and there really is no strongest character in a way inside this game, because every character can be beaten easily. But there's some characters with moves that are just so annoying, and you have to shut that down before anything happens. But the reason why, like, I usually don't try my hardest, is because it's really that unnecessary. Why try all that hard when you can beat them with another character? I couldn't beat the dude with another character, but he's just gotten so good within a short amount of time that I'm about to stop him before he can get above me. Because he can't get better than me. I can see his skill right now. He can get better than me. I want to be better than everybody. But somebody has to be above me in order for me to get better. So he's a challenge for me right now. And that's what's making me stronger. I've been training all day and night. And let me tell you guys, do this. Do this challenge for me. Take Android 18 versus level 3 Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta, and you will rage so much. I'm telling you this right now. On free battle and difficult. When you buy difficult, it will make you rage. Immediately, you will not be able to do the challenge. It will be impossible. Like, it feels so impossible because of the way you battle with her against the enemies. Now, you have to beat all 3 of them without Ultimate Gohan. See, for me, if I had Android 18 or Ultimate Gohan, it'd be way simpler. But it's like, if it's just her, you can't do it. It's impossible. It's just not in. Now, it won't be that way when I go into battle against them. It'll be much simpler than it is against them, but it helps you get better with that character. So when you get in those tight situations, you know what to do. Because you have to act fast in that game. If you don't act fast, you're going to get destroyed immediately. Like, it really doesn't matter from form to form. It doesn't. Like, you see here Goku and here Super Saiyan Goku. It really doesn't matter which character you pick, because they can easily be dominated. But usually I don't pick Super Saiyan Goku. Most of the time I pick base form, or if I pick Super Saiyan Goku, it's Super Saiyan level 3 form. That's, not Super Saiyan 3, but you guys understand for the people who play this. But this is what I usually, do. I don't normally pick. See, these are my characters that I normally pick. I pick Goku. I'll pick Trunks. I've added Krillin to my team, and surprisingly, Krillin is good. Android 18, Gohan, and Majin Buu. I don't really use Cell all like that. I don't really use Frieza all like that anymore, because Frieza is one of my goodest characters, but I need to work on him better. I really don't use Frieza that much anymore. I don't use Dr. Gero. I don't use Ginyu. I don't use... Let me think of somebody else. I think I named everybody. I mean, Vegeta, I do use Vegeta, but then I don't use Vegeta. So I guess you can exclude him. And I don't use Piccolo. So that's basically... I don't use Piccolo that much anymore, but that's basically who I use. But I know everyone's skills inside the game, and I know how to use them properly. I just choose not to use certain characters. But I feel like Android 18 is it's like such a horrifying character that I have to use it because even though she got that ability and her strengths, she also got her major defects as a character, and I want to prove how such a major defect can make it such a strong character. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video for today, and you know how to train for a big battle. You get your main characters that you know you're gonna use that face against every single character in the game, or your friends' characters that they use in order to battle against them. And remember, everybody gotta get their ass whooped. Everybody. If you gonna get better at something, you gotta get whooped, you gotta get destroyed, and you gotta get punished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video for today. I posted a bunch of videos for today, and I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day.